Hey guys, Ray from BougeRV and Boat. So just a quick look at how I've set up the diesel heater for heating the air under my RV skirting, just to help keep the pipes from freezing up. So it's a BougeRV heater and it wasn't really built to be weather resistant, so I needed some type of enclosure to keep the weather off it. So I went and got myself a plastic tote, pretty decent sized one, and installed it inside of that. So out of the tote you can see the heating duct goes into the skirting here. I made a nice little Velcro patch for the skirting so I can place it in there. And then here's where the exhaust comes. It's got a dryer vent type deal from the hardware store, just to keep shield the plastic from the exhaust there where it comes out. I also cut the exhaust down. I don't need such a long exhaust. Kind of looked online at some of the information. They said as long as you got 20 centimeters of exhaust pipe, it should be good. And then conveniently we have an outlet here on the RV I could plug it into. Give you a look inside here. There we go. So lots of room. I decided to get a pretty big tote so I'd have lots of room for air around there. And I also put some extra holes in here to draw fresh air in, because the heater's combustion needs a nice fresh air to go in and then come back out. And there we go. Somewhere down here is where the fresh air intake is for the combustion there. So it comes in there and gets blasted out. And that's the air intake for the air that's going to be heated. I guess I could put a hole in here and draw warmer air in. We'll see how this goes. I may not need to do that. It doesn't get extremely cold here. And then there's the power input there. So I have an AC. It came with an AC to DC adapter block. So I just have it plugged in down there. So I'll be able to easily just fill up the tank when I need to, pop the top. I also built a little wood frame underneath just to raise the heater up a bit so that I could get a good alignment on the exhaust output. So I screwed that to the bottom and the feet stick through so the heater won't move around in there at all. And I don't really need to get at this display because the heater has an app and also a wireless remote. And I just stick my little table over it. For the time being, I just put a bucket there so no one comes along and hits my exhaust. I think I'm going to build like a tiny little house for the exhaust too, just to cover it and so it's visible so people don't step on it. But mostly it's just me and my wife that walk through here, and we just go through this section here. Anyway, we'll fire it up and give you a demo of what it sounds like. It's a little quieter now too. Okay, got her all fired up. See a bit of steam coming off the exhaust. It's been raining here, so the exhaust is wet. Anyway, I'm kind of waiting till it gets a lot colder here so I can do some testing of it. See how long a gallon of fuel lasts, that sort of thing. Right now it's running about 6 or 7 Celsius outside, so I really don't even need to run it. It stays warm enough in there. I did a test yesterday for a few hours and it warmed it up. I warmed it up to about 17 Celsius from 7 underneath there within a couple hours. But it's going to be interesting once we get to some sub-zero temperatures to see what it does. Okay, well, I'm back with updates already. So a couple commenters made a couple good points on my design, so I decided to delete the video, modify it, and re-upload it. Anyway, before I was just taking the cold air in from around this area and then pumping it in underneath my skirting under the trailer. And a person made a comment that maybe that's going to be too close to this exhaust, whereas exhaust gases could get back and be sucked back and pushed in. So I've decided to install a hose and get my cold air input coming from under the skirting and then back through, which will probably help with the heating. So that was a good point there. And another guy said maybe a drip loop on the power cord here, because when it rains hard, water could come down and could get inside the bucket. So I have a drip loop installed. Okay, so far so good. It's running 99% efficiency, it says. I'll make a nice patch over there like I did with that one with some Velcro. I'm just out of Velcro right now for that side as well. Yeah, we'll see how that works. Thanks to the commenters for pointing out those things. Until next time, Ray from Love Your RV and Boat. Cheers, guys.